championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Indianapolis. It's the Broncos and the Colts, and it's all up next on EA Sports. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Louisiana State at this Veterans Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. One game will decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl.
It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. The stadium is packed, standing with only a chance for the hometown team to get to the Super Bowl. Right down to the fight to the field. Most important thing together, the Broncos folks to get us started. Represent the AFC. Here's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. Going to step into the end zone for a touchdown. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from
Oregon, who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
We talked to him earlier
in the week. He tried to play this as just another game, but I think after seeing him on the field one warm-up, that's out the window. You can tell. It's starting to say just how big of an opportunity this really is. They got last year. Every team in the AFC is sitting with it on their own face. They're going to be a man. They're chance to do really special. They're going to need the ball. Regroup and be able to have better success during this game. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. He'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for their rookie quarterback. Back to throw. Second and 4. Bill to throw. Set of downs to work with. It is first down and play. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Kevin Pack. He's forward, everything. Flag is down, and the line are already walking back. Quentin Nelson, former All-Pro guard, guilty on that one. Out of the gun, here's Willow. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage. He's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is second down and 8. The four passes Jonathan Taylor. And he's finally trying to scrimmage by moving the new. This is going to be a they need 8 as they come up for third down. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can get away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, it's perfect for a quick action. And they come away with 6. Score, and as this kick is sent into the air. Now the return, coming for the 7. Oh, he's got it going back. And then finally get it back. Oh, they close to the 40-yard line. The Broncos up there. Ready out for their second drive. They trail here by the touchdown. The Broncos start the touchdown. The key to good running is deceiving the man where you to maybe if you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. In this case, you have a different this is a rope. So you know, it's just putting things in. It's 32 as they can. It's there. It's complete. He is taken down. A gain of 8. Next. Typically, rolling the ball on first down is a great way to do it. Now it's in the just down here. Just take a third This one's coming back. So the holding is the goal. They back up down on the goal. Well, things are getting third and 15. Since hit is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3. Say, Kelsey, you don't feel very good about running the field goal. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer into this house. The Broncos up 20 and they're 7. On their second possession, the lead sits at 4. So they're trying to add on to that. Second down and 8. Back to throw. The sack and the loss of the goal. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down by living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in. And it's going to be right away. Right under there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Broncos defense ready for this next possession. Red by 4, tough guys pushing the lead. It is. It's clear the main reason why they finished so correctly this game has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily from the quarterback position to complete the next thing with pass defense. It just makes it very He's going to play. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often. You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage and they go deep for six. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos run. It's now 10-7. Gonna send this through. Here comes the return from the 5. He's brought down right around the 25-yard line. So, look, the AFC Championship. 10-7 is the score. We'll go back to Indianapolis in a moment. Build over. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one taken at the 7. The Broncos offense and the wide. It's set to go once more. So started here for first and 10. Here's next return. Midfield. Here, first and 10. It's still to throw. It's good. second down ball in the air and then at once they had this outside the run down short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get it off on second and make it 5 seconds. Smith takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Using the jet sweep to the fake, they work. The Broncos are winning the first and goal. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're looking to get a stopping for an injured player. The throw is mixed. The extra point. The kick is good. Broncos move on to a 3-point lead, 17-14. Gonna send this one away. Now return on the 47. The Colts are back on the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This one picks up the first and 10. He is hitting the receiver. Now to bring up the second down. Give up the middle to Turner. He'll bring this to the 3-yard line. So that's a pick up. And 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. First down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the short pass. It's the first step in the process of understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where you're trying to receive it. Take over here. When you find yourself in this situation, you're just sitting That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save themselves.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10.
It's next. Here's Spencer. Bring him down, but not until he throws his big feet. So they come to the line for a first down. Here's Nick. He's going to chuck it in. Throws it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This is an element to his game where we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about him known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when you miss some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk runs.
Here's a first and 10 inside to the 20. This is Big Street. Smart man. He's not a person. He will slot down where he's from. He's second lead. now. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Get the first hit out. Mims, second motion here. Here comes the jet sweep. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Good drive. They kept the ball. They moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, like you see teams work on a great drive to get down there close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive to get there, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off at 6.
Gonna send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Top offense back on the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. On fourth down, they'll start. It's second down. Now they'll set up to front. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game. After this, here's third down and a few inches. He'll drop to throw. That should be a loss of 5 yards on that play. Looks at through. He'll take a deep shot. Break it out. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route by the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
To return, here comes Marvin Mims. This is by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Down to the first and 10. It's Mims. Looking up for a first down. He'll look to put up. A screen, with Bixby. For a first down. It's a getting in the lane. Here's the second and 2. Looking out of the gun. It's Hicks. On 32 now. He is 2 for 2. It's good. And the Broncos attack on 3 more. Extending the lead here in the first half. Still on time.
final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kick offense. It's coming their way.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line as we get ready to start. The Colts offense
It's
will
going
take
to take
over
over here on the final minute
of
of
this
this
first
first
half.
half.
Back to throw
Throw
here
here to begin the drive. They'll set up the screen.
And he's
Brought
brought
down
down
after
after
a
a
gain
gain
of
of 6
6
on
on first down.
They'll
They'll go up now for second down and 4.
He runs it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Out of the
The
gun.
gun, your throw.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Over. And it'll be second down. Back to
To
throw.
throw.
And that's going
It's
to
going
be
to be
incomplete.
incomplete.
Coverage was
Contact, throwing the ball to this
and
and forcing the third down.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Looking by once. It's good. And the Broncos end on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
From
The 6, here comes a return.
And their drive
Will
will begin.
continue. Here's first and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6.
And that is incomplete. One final chance.
Does not work out. Time is expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first,
Time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Detroit Lions doing battle with the Seattle Seahawks. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we hand things back over to Mike Tirico. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Coach, thank you. Not a rest
It's just a race for the defensive coordinators. Trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterbacks headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Looks like this on the ground. It's good. He's going down. Loose. Yardage on that play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. So Reed hits the 10. The defense goes into their rules and take the eyes off the running back. He gains nothing. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. They'll try to get him with a speed. Good job with the football. The playback. He'll look to throw. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. A problem development here in this AFC title game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a hit to Taylor. He powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. For receiver in motion rifle. They run. He'll get the first down. I'll pick it up with about 5 yards. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. He'll gain on the play. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The gun. It's Young. Still important to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Young. Good for the forward. 14 yards. Most importantly, a first down. On the play. Young. On the move. Up 6 on the first down. No hitting on that one. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's going to be talking of the marker. That's a setup. Interesting. 4th down decision. Let's go for the field goal. As well. And into the lead. Down to Boswell, following the field goal, he will send this one away. This will be returned from the 6th. Now an opening at the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 1st and 10. It is big schoolers right now. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40, let's give him 9 on it. Good spot here, 2nd and a yard. It's Nix.
It's a 7-day walk every week in practice.
Great job translating
Training those drills into Denver for a chip. 61 to 12. Big Street. Marked it down at the 12-yard line. Whistles down at the 12. It's first and 10. He's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only the ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So that led it to the touchdown. Luck's going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Indians goes offense. Now they get set things over once more. But deficit is 17, so they're going to start cutting into it soon. He is in his track. Loss of a couple on play. Second down, Young. The point with that one. Now, first down with 10. He finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Young going to keep it himself. He'll take this until a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try one for the Colts about to kick this one away. But for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This is going to work out for him. And they'll mark it inside the 10. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And as we look back at Greg and how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air. And with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run to catch. This has really been mid-level offense on display right from the jump.
A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance. Exactly what he was able to do.
So that led to the touchdown. Luck's going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down past the 25. He's in field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They're in need of points in a big way as they stand up. Here's 2nd and 9. Young. It's really quickly. They'll get maybe 3. One stop and down. This will snap to Young. They'll try and get the and we block it up, and as we tip towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. It's 1st and 10. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll take a shot with this. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. We'll go quick action with Hicks. He is starting in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no limit. He's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Somehow to the touchdown. Luck's going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone. The home team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the first playoff race. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Young. They try to test the screen. This one huge from the center. They take the try again. It was 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Young. Breaking down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Young. With the left side, taking it.
This plays here just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. He's one of your best players in the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
No, they got it inside the 15. The long Taylor. Off the right back. Here's Blitz. Overrunning the county good. With Young. He's got to run it.
The quarterback gets understanding these early downs and just not want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
game, we've seen him take the approach of just being a manager. But the one thing the Democrats face is you can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little bit of something. Nice run there. He's got a good shot of first down. I'll pick it up on top. The play fake. Here's this. This defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. Holy fuck. Up here, first and 10. So stay on the ground. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Back to the ground. And he's going to get it. First down. Taking this one up before the end of the block. Now after the run, we get a stopping for injured play. A troubled development here in this AFC title game. The first down, start this drive. They're first and 10 up at the 42. Now, taking the give. He was trying to attack that downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his kick down, he ran out. And that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring back. On second down, it's Hicks. It's just complete. It's Williams up to the middle. So, touchdown and drive. Their ability here to take this from second and long is very short. They've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. They don't get it on third. They try to slow everything down. But this they refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mine. The screen was intercepted. It's on the fourth down line. Instead, he goes back the other way and going up in six. Yeah, anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, you don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way the other way. It's out there. And send this little choice. Yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Next shot here by a Danish team recovering. They're going to take over possession. You should have the throw. Is Hicks. Taking off, he'll try and get there. Gets inside the 25-yard line. Hopefully the film is a great side. Here for first and 10. Another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Here's what's now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will add one more to their big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here we go. One final play. You will keep pocket. On the final round of this football game, extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.